Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. This is a bad day for Tennessee Vols football. Good grief. Are you kidding me with this? Our own judge in Knoxville strikes down Joey. Struck him down big time. I didn't even have time to make any clips or hardly do anything. I had to go live. That's all you can do when this happens. You have to go live.
Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That's exactly how I feel right now. I am not happy about this. You got to be kidding me. Diego Pavia gets an entire year, gets to darn near win the Heisman. No problem. No problem. But Tennessee guy wants it. No, we can't help you. Can't help you with that. Now, how does Diego Pavia get to play an entire year, waltz his sorry rear end up to Neyland, beat us, and that's fine. Okay, he gets the extra year, but Joey doesn't. That's bullshit as far as I'm concerned. That's total BS. And I'm eating crow, man. I'm over here having crow. Oh, the plate of crow I'm having to eat over this makes me want to puke. You got to be kidding me. I was 90% sure he was going to get this. Why would he not? You have the identical, and the guy gave him a temporary restraining. What'd you give him a TRO for? You don't give somebody a TRO unless there's a high likelihood of success of his. I'm pissed. I'm pissed about this. I don't like it. Yeah, there can be an appeal, but it's 30-day appeal, and that'd take forever. And then here's the weird thing. There is this slight possibility that dude, that William Campbell guy, could allow the JUCOs to play, and that could affect him. But by that time, he's probably going to be in the NFL or already been through the draft. So this sucks. This really sucks. I hate it for Joey. I think it's incredibly. It'd be one. Look, if Diego hadn't got his year, I would understand. But that is the Pandora's box was opened, and this judge has closed it. And some other judge is going to let somebody do it. It's just a matter of it's just Joey got creeked. Cost him $2 million at least, maybe more. I mean, this is a bad day for Joey. Man, now he's going to move on and be probably an unrestricted free agent, or maybe goes in the 7th round. But I mean, that's $2 million and probably a lot better chance to get recruited higher or to get picked higher if he had another year under Josh Heupel's belt and Josh Heupel's system. I mean, and it just, golly, it sucks. It really does. Good luck. I don't guess that guy's running this year for re-election, but good luck. Good luck next time you run for judge. Good luck. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, and definitely for the Rucker family, I've heard about that, and that was a shame. That is so sad. This is, oh, man. This is a frustrating day. And I hate that for Wes Rucker. I really, 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 really do. But, yeah, this is I'm going to bring TJ in here for a moment, let him talk about this because, man, oh, man, probably caught you in between a potato chip. God, I told you I'm going to go off on this because why I'm mad. There's only one reason I'm mad. Diego Pavia got the entire year last year, and he had the identical situation that Joey had. Joey gets a TRO, and you don't give a TRO unless there's a high likelihood of success, which is what this judge did. Gave him the TRO, got our hopes up, and then smashed them.
And what changed?
I don't know. He was hard on him. He was hard on him during the hearing, but he was hard on both sides. And I was like, okay, he's just going to show that he's fair. But you got me.
I don't know. I don't understand how it went from what they did. Was it 2 weeks ago to where we're at today?
Yeah.
To how this has just completely flipped into a new situation.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here and look at this for just 1 second. Maybe it'll tell us. this is the story about it. So his legal pursuit and all that broke away from one lawsuit. We know about that. I'm trying to see if it says, I know it had to do with how much money he was going to lose voluntarily, blah, blah, blah. Cam Norris, that was his attorney right there. Now, here's what Haggerty said. He's the judge. Expressed his admiration for Aguilar, blah, 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 blah. Has some kind of irreparable damage, but he also demanded specifics from Norris. Well, Norris couldn't give him that because NIL is not allowed to be spoken about like that. But we knew it was at least $2 million, so he knows there was damage. So if there's damage, they said, I have to make a decision, and I can't base my decision on conjecture and speculation. Well, you know he was going to make $2 million. You don't have to speculate to know that. The injunction is one of the most sacrosanct things. You can't just hand them out like popcorn. Good grief. So I guess if he'd have said, oh, it's definitely $2 million, then he would have got it.
I mean, but it was implied. Like it was, maybe, it wasn't spoken, but like it was very obvious that that was the situation, no?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Did he need a contract in front of him
to see it?
That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, if you were to go appeal, I mean, I don't know how much success they're going to have with appealing this, but I mean, maybe that's the play on appeal. But it sounds, from what I read, it sounds like he's going to go to the combine.
Yeah,
like,
well, he was going, and he was going to do 48 hours, which you can still be eligible if you go less than 2 days,
right?
Just to be on the safe side. But now, yeah, he might as well go to the NFL. Now, there could be the weirdness of the guy in Nashville who's also hearing JUCO case, a federal case, that could say all the JUCOs get extra years. That could happen. But by that time, he's probably going to be already through the draft. When is the draft?
Mid-April. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that far away. What, 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, and I don't know if he's even going to get picked up. They've got him at like 234th, which is like the 7th round. I think he probably becomes an unrestricted free agent, which would be better for him. Then he could pick what team he wants to try out for, whether it's a practice squad or whatever, and try to find a quarterback hungry team. Because you get picked in the 7th round, you're not going to make the cut.
No. Who's your starter week 1 then?
George McIntyre, redshirt freshman, no experience whatsoever. He was a good 4-star, but he has no experience at all, and he's 195 pounds, 6'6", soaking wet.
Yeah.
That concerns me. And then behind him, you got Faison Brandon, 5-star true freshman. How many true freshmen have you seen be successful in the SEC?
Yeah, I mean,
or anywhere.
I don't know that I would roll him out immediately.
Yeah. Man, he will remind you guys. Well, Buckeye Sean, how do you know he's the real deal? You've seen him in high school. Now, I'm not trying to be ugly about it, but I mean, how do you know he's the real deal? Maybe he is, but I will tell you this. I've watched enough football to know that your first season playing football at quarterback is always your worst. It's always it's not kind of occasionally your worst. It always is, because the speed of the game is so quick. And if you've ever been on the sideline, I know, TJ, I'm sure you have, the violence and the speed of that game is like no other.
Yeah, TV doesn't really do it justice.
Well, I don't know how they survive it, honestly. Yeah. I might make it 2 plays, and then they would take me off on a stretcher.
How mad? I'm going to look at the comments too. How mad are because it feels like it came out of nowhere, right?
Well, it came on a Friday, and that was my big concern, because what do people like to do? They like to dump bad news on Fridays.
Yeah, 4 p.m. on a Friday.
Thing. Yeah, you've seen it in politics. It's called a Friday dump.
Yep.
And the judge just took a big giant dump on the Tennessee Vols.
And then signed out for the weekend.
And he's an elected judge. He's an elected judge, dude. What are you doing? I'm sure his campaign manager was like, thanks, Judge. Appreciate that. That'll make it real easy.
Yeah, he ain't going back through. I was surprised because we got the Trinidad news, and I know those cases aren't exactly the same, but it felt like my guy Eric in here. Mm-hmm. It felt like Joey got good news, and then Trinidad got good news, and that's the way everything was going to lean. Like the NCAA was going to take more losses, and for this to come out, I mean, it's a shock. I wonder if Tennessee had any clue it was coming.
Probably. probably. I don't know. Maybe the fact that he was going, well, he would have gone to the draft either way, just in case. So I tell you, this changes where the floor is for Tennessee, because look, if George McIntyre's good, fine, then we're fine. But if he's not, if he struggles, thank you for that, Eric. And he struggles, look, 5-7, 6-6 is very realistic. It could happen. And then I know it's going to happen. All the people that are pushing for George McIntyre, they're going to go silent. They're going to go silent. And the people that wanted Joey are going to get loud. And they're going to start blaming Josh Heupel for not getting Sam Levitt when we had him up here in Knoxville, and Lane Kiffin shows up and sweeps the kid off his feet right here in front of on our front deck and takes him from us. And I know how it's going to be. They're going to blame Josh Heupel, and they're going to blame Danny White for not spending enough money in the portal. And I might be one that blames Danny a little bit, but I won't blame Josh, because this is we just needed one more year, and then we'd had George and Faison ready to go. So frustrating. And here's the other thing that frustrates me. If we'd have known for sure Joey wasn't going to get this, we would have approached that transfer portal very differently. We picked up the third string guy from Colorado, for gosh sakes, as our third quarterback. We'd have gone and gotten an experienced dude that had shown some real promise in case we needed him as an insurance policy. Instead, we picked up some third string guy just as a body. He can be on the practice team or whatever and, throw the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't even cut it at Colorado, and you saw how bad they were this year. I'm not trying to crap on the kid, but, that wasn't a serious take.
No, absolutely. Look, they probably just gave him a scholarship. I doubt they paid him a dime.
Yeah.
Chilmont, you want to pop on here? I'll send you an invite. That's my brother. He can pop on too if he wants. I mean, I know he's not going to be happy. God, this is so frustrating that I cannot begin to tell you, because I know I'm so concerned about what could happen to Josh over this, because I know the Tennessee Vol fan base, and some of them are great and wonderful people, and some of them, they don't want to hear any excuses about anything. It's, look, Josh has to win no matter what.
Yeah.
And we don't want to hear anything about a judge. And they're going to say fire him if it doesn't go. And I don't want that to happen, because I'm very happy with Josh Heupel. I think he's a terrific coach. He has the number one offense in the SEC virtually every year. And people don't understand how fun that is and why we're selling so many tickets. Because even if you lose, as long as you're scoring 30 or 40 points, guess what? It's still entertaining and fun. Yeah. I mean, you've dealt with that with FSU. That's probably the most frustrating part, is just not scoring.
Yeah. Like, it's one thing to know your team's not very good. It's another thing to know that if another team gets 2 touchdowns, you ain't winning the game. Yeah. And I'm not saying that's where Tennessee would. Yeah, I know that's a pretty stark comparison, but yeah, when you're at least scoring points, you at least feel like, man, we've got a chance. We can go toe to toe with anybody. I mean, look at even Tennessee in some of their losses. I mean, they were putting up points. It was fun. They scored 30 plus on Georgia, right? So falling behind there. Okay. How about this? I know you don't want to be positive. Is there anybody you'd rather have McIntyre or Faison playing for than Josh? I mean, he is a little bit of a QB whisperer.
I would have been interested
That's super positive. I know. And
I wouldn't have minded picking up like a Deuce Knight out of the portal and let them compete, and just let the 3 guys compete. Because what I'm mad about is that we went and got some guy that's, probably not going to be able to compete. And you might need that third guy. You might need him to take over in case, GMAC's 195 pounds. I mean, that's just at 6'6". I mean, is he going to be able to weather that storm that's coming?
Well, it's a good thing you got that Indiana strength and conditioning coach now.
Boy, no kidding.
It was a good time for that.
Gosh.
And a better defense, hopefully, with Jim. I watched his presser yesterday.
Yeah, man, yeah, you may be 100% right. That strength and conditioning coach might end up playing a mighty big role for us, and we may end up needing him more than we thought. Good grief. This is I'm trying not to just completely lose it right now, because I had built this up to where I thought we were going to definitely get this guy, back for a year, just a year, just enough to kind of weather this storm. And then we got GMAC and Faison. They'd be totally ready to go 100%. And it just, I'm so frustrated by this. I can't stand it. Very frustrating.
It is infinitely worse. If this would have come out a month ago, it'd have been you'd have been frustrated at that moment. But I think it's the hope. What's the movie Shawshank where it says it's the hope that kills a man?
Yeah.
You have that clip lined up ready to go.
Boy, no kidding. If I there's several right now that I wish. And you know what? And you know what? The Owens guy, here's what he needs to do with GMAC. I got a clip for that.
That's an attention getter.
Yeah, that's what he needs to come in and kick some butt, because otherwise, it's going to be. Oh man, now I'm concerned. Okay, I was not concerned about this season. I was like, okay, as long as we got, because even if Joey, competes, and let's say George McIntyre beats him out, then I know George is really good. Yeah, he can beat him out. But now I got a redshirt freshman and a true freshman, and that's it. That's it. So I've never seen either one of them play college ball. Not a play to really speak of.
It's hard to, because we live in a college football world where there are no rules at all for anyone. And you can go take people's players while they're in class already. You can steal quarterbacks on the last day of the portal, and you can pay double the cap. It's a very soft cap, clearly. Zero rules at all, but this one we're gonna rest hard on this rule for sure.
I tell you what, don't
take them all. Take them all, Jay.
If it were up to me, I'd be calling up Darian Mensa. Say, Darian, are you making 6? How about 8?
Yeah.
How about 8? And I don't think anybody would mind us taking him from Miami.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody could say a word. Of course, Miami would just pay him 10.
Yeah, they have zero budget at all. It's like LSU.
Yeah. I'm oh man. I'm not happy about this. Now I'm really worried. And everybody was, oh, you're not giving GMAC. I will totally give GMAC a chance. Chill out there, folks. I will give him every chance in the world. I'll be rooting for him more than you will. You have no idea. But this affects my life, not only because I'm a Tennessee Vol fan and played there. It's because this will affect my channel, because I want to be positive. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to go through, sorry, TJ, what you've been through the last 2 years.
Man.
Because it sucks. The year before that, when y'all went 13-0, it was probably fun as hell.
Yeah.
But these last 2 years you've been through, I don't want to go through that.
You see what's right next to my desk now is just look.
Is that 2 years of bottles, winning 7 games? Oh,
look, empty glasses. Yeah, you move up to something stronger than beer when you go through what I've gone through the last couple of years. Although maybe that makes for good content too. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I can't take it, because here's the problem.
I'm not faking it. I just go outrage.
If things do go poorly, at least we're not playing Florida. So to have Florida dancing around there, I just couldn't take that.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
we're playing. Look, dude, we're playing freaking Lane Kiffin, and he took the quarterback that we might very well have gotten. And if he comes up here and wins, I'm not going to be able to take it.
Yeah, I mean, I had to watch Florida State win 7 games these last 2 years combined, and then Miami in the national championship game. If you need a support group, I'm here for it.
This is not pretty. This is not. I mean, look what we went and got, dude. We went in the portal and got the 3rd string guy from Colorado. The 3rd string guy at Colorado. Why don't we go to Tusculum? Why don't we go to Eckerd? Isn't there a college called Eckerd? Find one of those type places and find their 2nd string guy. He's probably good. He's probably a hell of an athlete. I'm probably giving him grief that he doesn't deserve, but still, I mean, there's too much on the line. There is too much on the line to take this risk. So, GMAC, we're going to be rooting for you, man. Ugh.
I can't. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but to lose Napier and Joey in the same year, I think you kind of know what I think you kind of know what Job in the Bible.
You had to go there. You had to go there. You know, I lose Goose. And now I've lost Goose too. I can't. You can't. There's only so many gooses you can lose.
Yeah,
this sucks. I'm gonna have a lot more to say about this over the coming weeks. That's for sure. I'm trying not to melt down too much. See, that's the thing about going live, dude. You know, I remember when you had you did that live the Scotland game or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
You were coming off that 13-win season the year before, and you were like, "What am I watching?
Yeah,
what is this garbage?"
I got a couple calls after that game.
That was one of the most entertaining videos you've ever done. I loved it.
They said you were a little hard on
it. People like that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, also a few too many Guinnesses while I was over there, but
no, I understand.
But I wasn't.
I can't continue on here. I'm gonna have to end this video. I need time to. I appreciate you coming on, TJ. By the way, this was we just did 2 videos, one of which you'll see on his show, where we did what was it? We did the
hot seats and
we did hot seats,
pressure and all that,
SEC and all that, and then I did one talking about Auburn prior to that. Were you on? Yes, yeah.
Where we're talking about?
No, I did that earlier today. I did 3 today. The other one that you and I did was about FSU and Tennessee and the amount of money and all that kind of stuff, which that'll come out probably tomorrow. But anyway, man, I'm at loss for words right now because I was 90% sure plus that this was going to happen, and now I'm reeling right now. I'm reeling. I'll somehow figure out a way in the next 24, 48 hours to kind of reconfigure. But right now I'm reeling bad.
Yeah.
But here's what's going to happen though. In about 48 hours, I'll do this.
I'm going on. That music, Eleanor?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say I'm going on.
Yeah, we bounce back tough.
Yeah. All right, TJ. I appreciate you popping on for me. That helped me.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, y'all be sure to check out TJ's video on the hot seat. We had some fun with that. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay. Sorry I misled you in any way. I thought we were going to get him back. This sucks. Sucks more than anything that has ever sucked. We'll see you. I appreciate you popping on, TJ. That helped.